In case TikTok does go away, I am on Facebook under Veronica Perez and Instagram, and I just started the YouTube channel under Veronica Lightning Horse. So hope to see you there if it does happen. This is a beautiful New Year's Eve, so I wanted to share this story. How the canary got her song. So once when the world was younger, Creator was moving all about the world, giving all the animals their gifts. Rabbit got long legs and a white tail so he could warn his brothers if there was something hunting and could move fast enough to get away. Turtle had his hard shell so he could pull his head and legs in and not be bothered. Porcupine got sharp quills and sharp teeth so that nothing would bother him. And so on and so forth. The day came when the birds were going to get their gifts, and the Creator decided to give them the gift of song. The birds got together wondering, who was going to get what song, how, and why? And they spoke amongst themselves and decided, I think we should have a contest. Whoever can fly the highest, they should get the best songs. Creator smiled indulgent and said, okay, this is what you wish. Of course, Chicken and Turkey weren't too thrilled about it because they're not going to fly very high, but thought to themselves, any song would be a wonderful gift. So we'll take that. So all the birds gathered together, and they stretched their wings and prepared. They puffed up their chests to get ready. They did their breathing. They were going to get the best song. Little Canary, however, she looked at her little wing. I'm not going to get a very good song. I can't fly very high. As she looked at Eagle and Crow and Raven and even Vulture with their big wings outstretched. What am I going to do? She saw Eagle, preening, ready in his majesty to take his flight. And at first she felt shame with her tiny little wings and then said, no, these are the wings Creator gave me. I love my beautiful wings. But she hopped carefully up to Eagle and said, excuse me, Eagle? Eagle looks down at the tiny little bird. Yes? Eagle, I am afraid, for my wings are so small. I'm afraid I'm not going to get a good song. Would you, with your great wings, be willing to help me? The Eagle, looking at all the other birds. What a bold request, little bird. Yes, I will help you. Here, climb up under my wing. Tuck yourself right in here. You may ride with me, and I will take you as far as I can, because I know also I wish to have a great song, and whatever song Creator gives us will be a good song. All the birds prepared. And then Beautiful Bear gave his roar, and they all took off flying, beating their wings. The sound of so many birds taking flight was incredible, and they fought to fly as high as they could, and each bird got to the point where they could go no further and had to open their wings and soar back down to earth. And as they landed, Creator gave them their gift. But the eagle, with his great wings, kept flying higher and higher. Hawk matched Eagle. Higher and higher they went until even Hawk needed to say, this is as far as I can go, and allowed himself to soar back down to the earth. Eagle, realizing he was reaching about as far as he could go, the world so small beneath them, spoke to little Canary, tucked up underneath his wing. Little bird, this is about as far as I can take you. You weighed nothing. It was my honor to help support you for your courage and your willingness to ask for help. Fly, little bird, fly. And Canary burst out from underneath Eagle's wing, and with all her might flew and flew and flew as high as she possibly could, the sun so bright in her little eyes, her heart beating so hard and fast, wanting to give it everything she had, grateful to the Creator for these marvelous wings that she was given until she too could go no farther. It took her hours to soar back down to earth, in fear sometimes, buffeted by the winds. having to struggle for the faith that she could make it, she could make it, she could. Until finally, she too landed. Only when she landed, many of the birds did not greet her with happiness and rejoicing. They were angry. You cheated. You cheated, Canary. This is not okay. How dare you? Eagle, however, exhausted, stood up tall and proud. No, to ask for help is not cheating. To ask for help is wisdom. To acknowledge one's own limitations is wise, and this is why I chose to help, and it was my choice. She weighed nothing. It was no burden to me, and even if she had weighed more, her courage to approach me, I would have given all to her. Creator smiled at Eagle and Canary. Good work, both of you. You honor me this day. And gave Canary the most beautiful song that we still hear her sing to this day. I believe this story is very impactful for the new year, because many of us, we don't ask for help. It's a weakness, or it's a failure, or perhaps we don't believe people would be willing to help us. It is a level of courage that we must have to admit our limitations, an act of self-love, to see our strengths and our weaknesses, and love ourselves anyway. The willingness to go in search of a mentor, especially to guide us, to help us, to support us, and make sure that that mentor is wise enough to know when they have carried us as far as they can carry us, so that we may begin the journey on our own. If we hold in our hearts that we are blessed, no matter what, to be alive, to have the gifts already given to us by Creator, it is easier to find joy, appreciation, and gratitude within our hearts. But Great Eagle saw the courage in little Canary to approach and ask for assistance at all. And this is why he was willing to help her. Perhaps you are the mentor, you are the eagle. Perhaps you are the canary. Either way, when we support each other and we are willing to see the courage instead of the fear and anxiety, all bets are off, and we can make magic when we work together. Much love, relatives. Have a beautiful new year. Find your eagle or find your canary and make something great.